Hi, this is Teacher Carol, and welcome back once again to NTC's Dictionary of Everyday American English Expressions, brought to you by camglish.com. In today's video, we will talk about our new topic under Unit 10, and that would be bakery. 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 What are those expressions that you can use when you are ordering or buying something at a bakery? If you're excited to know what are those expressions, then let's get started. Let's talk about first how to place an order for baked goods. Placing an order for baked goods. Here are the expressions that you can say. I'd like a dozen donuts, please. I'd like a dozen donuts, please. You can also change the word I'd like to the word could I please have a dozen donuts, please? Or I need a dozen donuts, please. You can also say please give me a dozen donuts, please. Or let me have a dozen donuts, please. You can also say I'd like a glazed donut or I'd like a sugar twist. I'd like a glazed donut or I'd like a sugar twist. I'd like a cream-filled pastry, please. I'd like a cream-filled pastry, please. I'd like a raspberry Danish, or I'd like a long john. I'd like a raspberry Danish, or I'd like a long john. I'd like a chocolate donut and a cup of coffee. I'd like a chocolate donut and a cup of coffee. I'd like a big box of donut holes. I'd like a big box of donut holes. So when we say donut holes, these are donut with hole in the middle. You can also say, I'd like to order cake. I'd like to order cake. You can say this if you don't like any other breads, but cake. I'd like a dozen cookies. I'd like a dozen cookies. I'd like a loaf of rye bread. I'd like a loaf of rye bread. I'd like 2 dozen onion bagels, please. I'd like 2 dozen onion bagels, please. Or I'd like a dozen assorted donuts, please. I'd like a dozen assorted donuts, please. Again, these are the expressions that you can use when you're placing an order for baked goods. But it will always change depending on what kind of baked goods you want to order. But now that you already have an idea how to say it, try it, and don't forget to practice them. Okay? Great! Now let's talk about placing an order at a bakery for something to drink. When you go to a bakery, it doesn't mean that they only sell breads. They also sell some other stuff like drinks. Now, how will you place an order for that? Let's see. You can say, I'd like a cup of coffee to go. I'd like a cup of coffee to go. I'd like a decaffeinated coffee. Or I'd like some decaffeinated coffee. I'd like a decaffeinated coffee, or I'd like some decaffeinated coffee. When we say decaffeinated, these are coffee with less caffeine. Or to shorten this, you can just simply say I'd like a decaf, or I'd like some decaf. This is just the short term for the word decaffeinated coffee. You can also say, could I have a soda? Could I have a soda? if you want to order soft drinks, cola, you can use this term. Or, I'd like some milk. I'd like some milk. So again, the next time that you will go to the bakery, don't think that you can only buy their breads, okay? Now, let's move on to the next topic. Taking out a bakery order or eating it in the shop. What if you want to bring home your order, or you wanted to eat inside the shop? What are those expressions that you can use? You can say, I will eat it here, or it's for here, if you want to eat your order inside the shop. Again, I will eat it here, or it's for here. Now, if you want to take home your order, then you can say to go, or I'd like that to go. Again, to go, or I'd like that to go. Okay, so it's up to you. Where do you want to eat the food that you will order? But don't forget to use the following terms here. Alright? Good job. And lastly, let's talk about special orders in a bakery. How to ask a special order in a bakery? You can say the following expressions. Slice please, or slice bread please. Meaning, you want to slice the bread. Do you do special icings? Do you do special icings? Icing is a frost or a sweet frost that is put on the cake to add sweetness. Next is, what kind of bread or what kind of bagels do you have? What kind of bread or what kind of bagels do you have? You can also say, do you bake birthday cakes to order? Do you bake birthday cakes to order? It is very important that you know how to ask this bakery, because they will be the one who will do your special orders. So they have to make sure as well, what do you want for your breads, pastries, cookies, and cakes. So that will be all for today. Join me again in the next video as we talked about our new topic under Unit 10. Again, this is Teacher Carol. Thank you for your participation, and don't forget to practice our expressions here. See you next time. Goodbye for now.